just thinking about me. What? What were you thinking about? What is that? Move that over. How are you guys doing today? I have been feeling like I've been having one of those days where like everything you do or try to do just like falls apart and like nothing works out. Um, Thank you. So, and then I realized, so this is why I believe in moon planning and connecting to the moon. I wasn't doing anything Virgo like today, and the moon shifted into Virgo today. And once I realized that, of course, like at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, once I realized that I was like, oh, we're in Virgo, not Leo, I should probably like organize shit and like get my shit together. And then everything started to run smoothly for the rest of the day up until now, which was, it's only been a couple hours, but like once I started like trying to get my shit together, like it was working out. Whereas before I was trying to redecorate and I was dressing up and like being all Leo-esque because I thought the moon was still in Leo. I didn't realize we had moved into Virgo. So, yeah, this is why I believe in the moon because once I focus on the moon energy, like everything falls into alignment. So how is your day? I started stream a little bit. Hoaxsters, thank you so much for subscribing for 11 months in a row. What in the world would we do without you? We missed you on the planning stream, but know that we were thinking about you even though you couldn't be here. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so then I just decided, since I'm kind of feeling grumpy today, that I should just bring out the fairy godmother and we're going to have fairy grandmother. We're going to have fairy grandmother messages today. I also have some herbs to put together. Oh yeah, so I'm started stream early because I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I cannot get my shit together, and that's why I need to tap into this Virgo energy. But I missed my car appointment, and like I feel like my brakes are just gonna like give out on me. So I have another appointment scheduled for tomorrow morning, and I thought it was Thursday. And so my husband came home for lunch today and was like, do you have an alarm set for your car appointment? And I was like, yeah, but it's Thursday, not Wednesday. And he was like, you told me you needed me to drive you there or pick you up Wednesday. And I was like, no, it's Thursday. So like I can't get my shit together. So anyways, I started stream early because I gotta get up early tomorrow. And when I start later, sometimes we run until midnight. So I just wanted to start early, trying to get my shit together, you guys. You were busy today. I tried to be busy. I tried really hard to be busy, and then just nothing worked out. I broke 2 light bulbs, and so I've cleaned up glass off of the floor twice today and like herded the cats out of the room so that they wouldn't get their little feetsies cut up. And I'm pretty sure I have glass in my feet now, but whatever. But let's play with some herbs first. The queue is open if you would like to join for a fairy godmother. That's going to be just like tarot with the fairy godmother deck. The universe forced you to be busy today. Well, maybe that was Virgo forcing you. Maybe it was the moon that forced you. But just for now, I'm going to play with some herbs before we get started. Oh yeah, let me know how the sound is because this track this ambient music is like really quiet. So I don't know. I have it up kind of really loud, but I don't know if it like interferes with my voice or not. Oh my gosh. Gizmo, I had to take Gizmo's Christmas hat off today because I put away all the Christmas decorations. and I had used a rubber band to keep the hat on. But look, doesn't he look so cool with, it kind of looks like a sweatband. And then I gave him a little butterfly to match my little butterfly, so we're matching today. Yay. It's not too loud. Okay, cool. It's like rainy, wind chimey, so it's really soft. So I thought I needed it up louder than like the usual stuff I listen to. Okay, so look, I have some white sage that's dried. I harvested it like kind of a month ago. So I have some sage leaves that are dried that I wanted to play with today. Get them off the stem and put them in a jar. Oh yeah, I need to grab a bowl. Oh wait, I can use this tray. That will work. Yeah, so if anybody wants to learn more about following the moon and why today may or may not have been a productive day for you, check out that moon planner. I'm still like in the process of setting mine up. I can't believe like we went so late on Friday. What was that, Friday? And then I didn't even finish. Okay, so I'm just gonna be taking the leaves off of this. Look how pretty it is. It smells amazing. And I think I've just decided, like, instead of trying to make bundles with them, I just really like burning the leaves. They're good for like, oh, maybe I'll burn one right now. They're good for just like when you want a quick cleanse and not wanting to have to, because you know, sometimes bundles like go crazy and they're kind of hard to extinguish if you like, if you need to leave the house or something. They say that if it burns really crazy and is difficult to go out, that it means there's a lot of negative energy around you. So I don't know if that's a for real thing or not, because I've also experienced that like really old bundles will burn like crazy because they're so dry. So I don't know if that's a real thing or not. Floofy Moose, hello, how are you? How has your Virgo moon day gone? What a cool name. Floofy. Gizmo's pretty floofy, right? Gizmo's floofy. Hello, I'm Gizmo. I am floofy. Carly, I think I had a dream about you. Or I think you were in my dream. But I can't remember. I had like 3 crazy dreams last night, and I can't remember the third one. They were kind of all connected and running together. Ooh, you were doing training today. That sounds like a Virgo thing to do though, so maybe that's why your day was going good. I can't remember the second one. I wrote them down though. Like, I'm always like, complaining because I can't remember my dreams. And I'm like, well, you never use the dream journal that you have sitting next to your bed. You watch Twitch all day at work? Nice. Oh yeah, so I think I want to open this jar. These are the older ones. That's what I was doing over here. Yeah, so we put the tree away. It was kind of sad. But it will be fun to decorate it again next year. Oh yeah, God, I have the craziest dream. One of my dreams was my mom getting mad at me for still having my Christmas tree up. And I texted her this morning and I told her that, and she was like, "Why would I be mad about that?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know what your dream person does." I have the Reading Rainbow song stuck in my head for some reason. Just take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Hey, Tea Time Talks. Yes, this is White Sage. I'm just, I dried it a long time ago and I haven't put it away yet. So, wow, it's crazy how the old ones kind of look different. So I'm just putting it away, keeping it in a jar. This one's definitely like whiter. Oh, I guess you can't really tell, but this looks like gray. This is like last year's. It's more gray than the other one. Oh gosh. I had an alarm set for something, and I'm gonna be right back. Woohoo! Manifesting is my superpower. I will take it. Exclamation point vibe if you want to get your vibe message. I'm on my bouncy ball today. I never know what to do with the stems. I don't throw them away. I just kind of stick them in plants as like stakes. Your mind is an altar to source energy. It totally makes a difference, in my opinion, having the bouncy ball. This one, I think, was fairly inexpensive. My cats have popped a couple of them, unfortunately. But this one came with like a whole exercise kit. But the reason I recommend it, because you're saying that you want to use it for your office, it also came with like this inflatable ring that you can like sit the ball in, so that like you don't have to be controlling like when you sit on it without a ring, you can like roll around and stuff, and this like kind of keeps it stationary. So for long periods of time, it's kind of better, I think, because it does get kind of exhausting if you're doing like 6 hours a day or 6 to 8 hours a day or whatever. But the ring is meant to like it works to keep it stationary, but it's meant to like it had these like straps with resistance bands that like attach to them so that you could like do resistance training with your arms and stuff, which I never do. but but I have the option to do it. But I do, especially like right now since I hurt my back, I don't have to like control where the positioning of the ball with the ring. So this is actually I've had this one for like a couple of years now, and I've never actually used the ball before. I mean, I've never used the ring before, but I kind of like it. Just take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow. Oh no, Gizmo fell off and I didn't even know. Sorry, Gizmo. I need to just get him his own little stand. He's also always looking up. Can you look down? No. Oh, thanks. Ah! Oh, he landed on his face that time. Alright, he's just gonna have to stay down here. Here we go. He looked thirsty. Odensai, how are you? Are you guys scared of fairy grandmother messages? Is that way? It's interesting that it's kind of sticky. You just recently, well, I'm laughing. I'm like, I put a little piece of paper down. I'm like, it's not staying. It's not staying on the piece of paper. But I'm hoping. What did you do with your sticks? I always feel bad about throwing them away or composting them. Oh yeah, for those of you that weren't at the Friday stream, this was our collective scratch-off message for 2023. So this is your permission slip to play this year. So in that case, we need to come up with a game to play. You use sticks to cast Harry Potter spells. That's a fantastic idea, Hooksters. Now, why didn't I think of that? I've been using them as garden stakes, but there's only so many garden stakes that you need. Or not for the garden, like for potted plants, to kind of train them where they need to go. Oh my gosh, mini maypoles. I love that. So many good ideas. Gosh, I think my neighbor was having a fire pit tonight, drinking a cold beer. It looked relaxing and refreshing. I never use my fire pit outside. I have so many sticks we had a hurricane this year, and there are like 5 million sticks in the yard. I need to burn them. I bet it smells amazing when you burn them. Do you just use regular ribbon? Or do you use something specific for the maples? Speak your intentions into them and burn them as well. You're full of ideas. I put a greenhouse over the sage plant, and we had this weird weather where it was like 20 degrees one week and then 70 degrees the next week. And then it went back down to like 30s, 40s. But I don't think it liked that. I think it got too humid in the greenhouse for it, and it looks kind of wilty now. I opened it up and like aired it out, so hopefully that'll help, but I don't know, it didn't look too happy. I think it should be fine. Like it's 4 years old now, or like 3.5, so it should be pretty, it should be able to bounce back from things like that. But man, we have weird weather. My body doesn't like it. I can't imagine like what the plants think about it, and the trees. Some of the trees like started budding already when we had that 70 degrees, and I'm like, oh no, does that mean they won't bud in the spring? A cloth ribbon. Okay, good to know. Oh my gosh, you've dropped down all the way to the tens? Or the, geez, single digits? That's crazy. That's too cold. I don't mind a good 30-degree day. That's all right. But 10, geez. We didn't get that low. We got down into the 20s, and that was pretty cold, but can't imagine. Gosh, well now I'm going to save all of them. Usually I just like save a couple of these and then compost the rest of them. But now that I have so many ideas. Oh, I know it can drop lower. I'm just not a fan of it. Because that's when like your face starts hurting. I mean, I did live in Maine for a couple years, so I have experienced it, but that's when you just stay inside. Oops. What is that? 10,000. I want to hear all 10,000s of them right now. Just kidding. You could, that could be a book or like an ebook. 10,000 ideas for sticks. And you gotta make people like sign up for something in order to receive all the ideas. I am getting it everywhere. Jeez Louise. Should I break this one? I'll break this one. No. Maybe I want it in the fork. Never mind. Oh man, I've lived in a house that did that before, where the snow blows in. It's frustrating. I think we ended up putting plastic on it, like those like the plastic specifically for windows. If you're in an area where the weather stays sort of consistent, once it freezes, it just stays there, and it's actually kind of insulation. But if it's melting and thawing and melting and thawing, that's not good. Just pretend you live in an igloo. Odin came to say hello. I'll just put those with my tarot cards for now. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I'll have to take a picture of that. Shadow Max, thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months. We now can have a Twitch baby. Thank you so much for being a part of our community, and thank you for all of your wonderful facts and trivia during movie night, because I enjoy it very much so. We gotta vote on movies for this year. Speaking of that, because I think right now we only have Ice Age lined up, and we have to do that before winter ends, right? Or I guess it'd be fun to do like right at the beginning of spring, or like the end of winter, beginning of spring. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you so much, Shadow Max. Alright, these are the last two. And if you want to join the reading, you can. Exclamation point Alice. Oh, Gizmo, you don't have your little message up. It's kind of small. I haven't figured out how to actually put things in these little boxes down here yet. Oh, Allison. Good evening, Gina the Frost. How are you today? I was listening. I'm so mad that I missed the Witching Hours stream last night, but I listened to it all day today. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll have to go. I want to go back and watch that Joe Rogan episode. My husband listens to like he's listened to like every single one of them, but I only listen to it every now and then, so it'd be a good one for us to listen to together. Odin, what are you doing? Oh. Odin likes to play with hair ties, because like I can fling them and they like shoot across the room. But she broke one the other day, and it is like the most fantastic thing in the world. She thinks it's like the coolest thing ever. I have a suspicion that it has something to do with the snake that she played with earlier this year. I think she's like, ooh, this rubber band looks like a snake. She also caught a lizard earlier this winter too. Oh my gosh, Gizmo with bat wings. Squirrel is the best character in the Ice Age. Shoot the snakes away. I don't know. Well, no, I do know how it got in the house, but I think we have it all blocked up now. I guess you could probably like grind up these two and burn them as incense, right? Because they smell. They smell just as good. I mean, Joe Rogan definitely, like, has some things about him that I don't always agree with, but I think that he genuinely wants to get the truth out there. And he has really interesting people on there, like, all the time, from, like, of, like, just about every subject you can imagine. I should probably dump this one. Oh my gosh, my jar is going to be full. I may have needed to choose a bigger jar. Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on, Odin, something is happening. What are you doing? Are you okay? Okay, sorry. I just wanted to double check. I broke glass earlier today and I was worried that I didn't maybe get it all. She was freaked out about something. Ooh, the crystal bowl. I'll have to go grab it. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Okay, one more and we'll jump into readings and we'll do the crystal bowl thing too. General Rito. God, this one had a lot of new growth on it. I probably shouldn't have harvested this one. Wait, how did flying snakes come up? Why were you talking about flying snakes? She's being such a weirdo tonight. Oh my gosh, it's gonna fit. You can do it. Oh wait, I'm gonna put some in my dish. I'll just keep some there. Okay, perfecto. Oh no, I forgot about the old ones. What are you doing? She's going crazy. Okay, I forgot I needed to put the old ones. Okay, so let me put these in there. And then I'll put the old ones in my bowl. Probably Okay, now we're ready. I'm gonna go grab the crystal bowl and I will be right back. It'll just take me a second. What? I feel very lost with what is happening in the chat. That was interesting. My hands smell like the sage, and when I drank my water, it kind of tasted like I was drinking sage. That was weird. Okay. Alrighty, here is the crystal bowl. We're gonna pick out some crystals for Giant of the Frost. Oh, okay. Sorry. I understand now. Alright. What crystals does Giant of the Frost need? Whoa, this one's heavy. Ooh, this is interesting. I was like, whoa, this is heavy, because this is a copper sphere. And it's interesting to me because one of the last times I did a reading for you, you were talking about creativity. And copper is very good at like really activating the sacral chakra and creativity. It's also just very energizing. Like holding it feels very buzzy. So copper would be a good crystal for you to work with. It's also very grounding, which so that's one of the things I love about it, because it's so heavy. It physically like pulls you into your body and like kind of weighs you down. So I think it's really good for creativity in the sense of like bringing your ideas into reality, like grounding your energy so that you're able to like pull from your creativity. And they're also really fun to play with just because they feel heavy and like they have this weight to them. We also got a little tiny rose quartz heart for you. So heart chakra, self-love, self-care. We've got a bunch of clear quartz chips to like magnify this energy. We also have a glass, just a glass bead. I didn't even know it was in there. I could see that as being like reflective or magnifying as well. What else do we have? All these clear quartz. and some black obsidian for protection. Some little amethyst. So these are the amethyst ones, and then those are the black obsidian ones. Let's see, can I make a full circle with this? 3 amethyst. Okay, so 3 amethyst you could do in a triangle with the point facing out. If you do, whenever you do a crystal grid in a triangle and have the point facing up, you're energizing and activating energy. Or if you have the point facing down, it's decreasing and lowering the energy or grounding the energy. So depending on whether you wanted to activate or ground energy would determine which way you want your point pointing. And then we have the black obsidian for protection and grounding also. So this feels like a grid that you, or a combination that you could use to feel like safe in like putting your creativity out in the world, also activating and energizing it. And with the rose quartz, maybe like pulling that energy from your heart as well. So like heart and sacral, because we want to have our heart in the things that we create as well. So this feels like a combination of crystals that you could use for putting your work out into the world and maybe finding that motivation and amplification and inspiration that will maybe help you find your direction. Because I feel like that's what we were doing the reading on for you last time. You tend to be a bit in the clouds. Yeah, okay, so that sounds perfect. Like grounding your creativity so that you're able to like manifest those thoughts and ideas. I struggle with that too, especially with like drawing or painting or like that involves coming up with something completely new. Like I can do I can draw a still life or like copy somebody else's design or like color on a coloring page where I don't have to actually draw the like base image. But like pulling my thoughts and ideas out of my head and putting them onto paper and coming up with a completely unique design is difficult for me. I have the ideas, but like putting them onto the paper is difficult. So I feel like that this crystal energy would be helpful for you in that way. I always forget to work with copper. Sometimes it's like a little bit too much energy. Okay, so I'm going to pull a fairy godmother card for everybody before we jump into individual readings, just so that you get the like vibe and energy of this deck. It's pretty unique, and I would say that this is like one of the very few decks I have that is like not intuitive, because the like word that's on the card doesn't always fit the description, which is kind of interesting. So these are a set of placemats that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas. And I decided, it was like a set of 4. I decided, wow, it fits perfectly like underneath my camera. Because before I was using scrapbook pages that were like square and they didn't really fit that well. but it makes a perfect tarot cloth. All right. Interesting. This is kind of what we were just talking about. Vulnerability. And this is for everybody. A risk is vulnerability, but knowing when to trust is key. Your hurts, emotions tell a tale, and thus this truth removes the veil. Take heed, be wise, take my advice. Before you answer, please think twice. Your increasing sensitivity leaves you rather susceptible to emotional injury. You're an easy target, for you tend to wear your heart on your sleeve. This has left you open to criticism, verbal attacks, and judgment. Not everyone is as kind and sweet as you. It could make you appear weaker. It could make you appear weak. I must stress that I have used the word appear, for I know without a shadow of a doubt that you are not really like the person you come across to others. However, you are easily hurt and find it hard to brush off any negativity that has been directed your way. Because you have never felt completely accepted for who you are, you tend to welcome people at face value. It is important to take a risk, and one must be vulnerable at times to uncertainties along the way. However, I have watched for nearby as you have beautifully put your trust in those who have gone on to lie, cheat, and betray you. But fear not, for I am here to protect you from being a sitting duck this time. An offer is about to be made that will bring a smile to your face. Even though it may sound very tempting, you should wait until the whole story is revealed. Look deeper into the situation before deciding on taking any action. It's time to trust your inner radar that detects any ulterior motives behind new offers. As your fairy godmother, I bid you explore all of your natural gifts and strengths. It's time to recognize and believe in them. By doing so, you will increase your abilities, and so too will your confidence to stand up and be counted. Soar! No longer will you be taken for granted or wish to settle for scraps. You are worth far more than that. Put past hurts well and truly behind you, and step fully into your power. So I think this is an interesting card to get right now, because we're still in Mars and Mercury retrograde. Like, I have been trying to make plans and figure out and set goals for this year, but it just doesn't doesn't work. I get overwhelmed and feel scattered, and nothing makes sense, and I can't make a decision on things. And I think it is this Mars retrograde, and like I said in the witching hour stream, this is winter. We're supposed to be contemplating and being patient, and why isn't that focusing? There we go. And not act on things right now. Wait and be patient, and really make sure you're going after the things that you want to go after, and not just doing something for the sake of well, it's a new year, I have to start something new right now. This just really doesn't feel I'm hoping that this once Mars goes direct and once Mercury goes direct, that that energy will start moving again, because I don't like feeling stuck like this. I don't like feeling I like to do things and check them off my list, and it's nothing's working out. Especially today. Today was crazy. Everything I did just did not work out at all. So that message is for everybody. I think you should like feel good about like allowing yourself to like take a break and rest and not necessarily act on things right now. Um, and that maybe this card is a sign for everybody to like not feel that pressure to be starting something. Oh no, Odin had a day too. It was just like, God, can I not get anything done? Everything I did just like fell apart, like literally. Okie dokie. We have just a general reading for hoaxsters. $15 million calls. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a lot. You better bring some crystals with you to work. This is really interesting. It's interesting to get the Knight of Swords when I was just telling people to slow down. I don't. Well, I mean, sometimes the Knight of Swords can be like a message that you are moving too quickly on something. Alright, what fairy godmother message for hoaxsters? Oh, divine love. I don't know if it's just the background or the overlay, but I feel like the camera looks very yellow today for some reason. I feel like this this message is the exact opposite of like what I just said. Let's read the fairy godmother message first. This feels like a very lucky reading. Your request has been heard for your one true love, so open your heart to the realms up above. Feelings emerge as you soon realize the person you love is wonderfully wise and has been with you from since time began 'Twas you all along, for you are the one. Your ego haunts your self-worth, and you wonder if you are truly lovable. Your fears associated with love, such as heartbreak, loss, and rejection, have caused your heart chakra to shrink as you have grown guarded and defensive. You may think that this is a form of protection, but your fear has caused you to lose touch with your true essence. Closing your heart shuts off your natural intuition as well as the divine guidance that leads you to relationships that honor and support you. Surrender your fears to me as I break down your barriers, as I heal your wounds and dissolve any pain. Focus on and breathe in the light that radiates with pure divine love from the heart. Accept this healing that extends to you as you hold acceptance and appreciation towards yourself, for these are the nutrients that feed your soul. You are loved and valued unconditionally. Remember that love always has the answer, for it is the only answer. When you try to make a decision, always move in the direction that will bring you the most peace. If you have been asking about your love life, then I bring good tidings, for the love that you seek is about to be made manifest. You will know when it arrives, for love always looks for the best in others and is recognized in an instant. Allow me to weave my magic to bring about that satisfaction your heart requires in order to be whole. Love is your true nature, and it is necessary for you to honor the compassion you feel in your heart. When you are true to yourself, your light shines brightly with divine love, nourishing you within and inspiring those around you. True love is unwavering, and you, I promise, are wholly cherished. So Hoaxsters is so lovable. I agree, Carly. Oops, got sticks everywhere. The message that I felt with the tarot that I pulled, or when I first pulled it, was that if you are trying to manifest something, like, know that you are totally capable of doing it. Like, you have everything that you need, and it promises to have like a positive, abundant, prosperous outcome. But I think with the Knight of Swords is just making sure and with the divine love in the Knight of Swords, like, make sure that you're going towards the thing that, like, you truly really want, like, not rushing into things just because, like I was saying earlier, like rushing into things just because you're like, oh, it's January 1st and I have to do something. Just make sure that your head is clear and that you're running towards the thing that, like, is going to bring you the most love, like this divine love card is saying. Divination Station, how are you? I haven't caught one of your streams in a while. What have you been up to? Have you started streaming this new year yet? Oh wait, do you not stream? Am I confusing you with someone else? Oh, okay. I thought it would have said like what you. Oh, they are playing tarot. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, that's what I thought. What else do we want to say to Hoaxsters? Let's do a chakra card for Hoaxsters too. Okay, I'll have to check you out. Do you stream normally during the day? I wonder if that's why I've missed you. I miss all the daytime streamers usually. We have a chakra card for Hoaxsters. Okay, we've got a... Oh, look at that one. It's like a cute, devilish bunny? I don't know. Okay, so we've got a solar plexus card for you, Hoagsters. Inspired power. Divine power lies within you. Ooh, look, and we even have the magician here too. What? I don't know how to get rid of that alert. I don't even have that account anymore, I don't think. Okay. Focus. You are capable of turning your seeds of intention into blooms that will delight and sustain you for many years to come. This is your time, dear one. Trust in your ability to call forth abundance, then watch it flow to you with ease. All that comes to you is yours because you are worthy, and you have been patiently faithful. Receive this affirmation with gratitude. If you want to enhance the power of this card, you could work with Yellow Jade or Lily of the Valley. Devil Bunny. I don't know. I think you're going to manifest something, but just make sure that it's really something that you want. And I can't wait to see all that abundance raining from the sky. Or sprouting in the garden. I like that my desk has a cup holder like way back here so that I don't spill my water all over everything. Yes, how about, okay, you can have it from the sky and the garden. I like that. I'm just kind of getting the feeling like, I don't know, all these, what did I just, let me move that out of the way. All these, I feel like you might be a little bit unsure of what it is that you want, or maybe it's the like belief that like you are capable of manifesting this thing. Something feels a little bit confusing. But once you figure out what it is, or maybe it's a seed that you've planted a long time ago, so you like aren't expecting it, but I feel like this year it's coming. Unsure what it is for you. Well, that's why I've been taking this entire Capricorn moon cycle to really like figure out what it is. What am I doing? What do I want? And are the things that I'm doing really the things that I want to do? Because I also feel confused. Super lurking. Oh no. I'm sorry, Amber. Do you guys have tests? We had to take a test last week too, but I don't know if those things work. Those at-home tests. Because I've been negative like every time I've taken one, but there have been a few times where I've been like, I'm pretty sure I had it. Okay, that's good that you're negative. Hopefully you'll stay negative for a couple days and then you'll be in the clear. And I hope your cousin's okay too. Oh, that's what I did. I knew I hit a button. I moved this thingy. If anybody wants a fairy godmother message, it's !Alice, and the queue is empty as of right now. for fun. Well, I don't know if you've gotten to this part yet of the planner stream, but play was our collective message for this year. So we can do all the tarot for fun that you want. Oh no, I was really hesitant to go also Hoagsters, mostly because I didn't know what to expect, and I was so nervous. But then when they didn't pick me, I was kind of like, oh, now I'm curious. But like, it's not as bad as you think it is. I think you'll be fine. It's just new experiences are hard. Bring some snacks or money for the vending machine and something to do. Bring a book. Do you have a book to read? Oh, wait, so you already know that you've been selected to serve? Well, Hoaxers, I would want you on my jury, because you're going to give an honest verdict. Yeah, headphones for your phone and a charger. So far, this reading isn't very fun. Whoa. But we're going to find clarity. And look, we have the world here, too. Would you look at that? So probably one of those situations where you're worrying over nothing. Sounds about right. But then we have the Page of Swords in the middle. He's gonna, I see this as being like, okay, you're stressed out and you're worried about the COVID test. And then you're gonna get your test back, and so you're gonna know your results, you're gonna have clarity, and everything's gonna be fine. And you're gonna be like, why did I worry so much about this? That'd be a good idea. Take your tarot deck with you. I made sure to read an astrology book just so that they would think I was weird and maybe not pick me. So yeah, bring your tarot cards too. Well, poor little Genevieve just got over being sick, so I understand why you're worried. You are allowed to be worried. The fairy godmother card that we have is identity, and I feel like that message with these cards is to not, you're allowed to be worried, but don't like have that become part of your identity. Like, you are not your anxiety. You're allowed to be stressed, like, because you're encountering a stressful situation. Just don't let it overpower you and consume you. And it doesn't make you an anxious person just because you are experiencing anxiety. It just means that you are reacting to a situation that could potentially be stressful and worrisome. Let's drop the mask. Time to be free. Reveal your true identity. Shimmer, sparkle, wear bright red, party hard, or stay in bed. Do what you will. It ain't no fuss. It's your life. Be fabulous. We got this message for the collective a couple weeks ago, I think. Reveal the real you. You know who that is. But does anybody else? You are desperate to show the world who you really are, but fear the reactions. What if you are rejected in some way? Are you brave enough to expose your true nature? Having played this facade for so long, you now go out of your way to be who others expect you to be. This has become all very tiresome, however. It would make life a lot easier if you didn't have to pretend any longer for the sake of keeping the peace. You no longer wish to be cloaked and masked, but are still reluctant to let these props go, for this disguise is your security and has served you well up until now. But imagine how amazing it would be to get dressed every day in whatever clothing you felt would express who you really are and how you really feel. Think of how freeing it would be to act in the way appropriate to your true personality. How wonderful it would be to admit your genuine likes and dislikes and to act accordingly. Never mind the judgments and opinions of others, but what would happen if you dropped the act? Would others react when they realize you aren't all who you appear to be? Would you be treated differently? Ask yourself these questions and do not be afraid to admit the truth. Only can you then decide whether you are brave enough to be your authentic self or continue to hide within a world of deception. My fairy friends and I will support you as you take the brave steps towards revealing your true identity. You only have to call me and I will surround you with protection as you hold your head up high and announce to the world who you truly are. I feel like the message with this situation for you, Amber, is that when you're experiencing stressful times, like, don't pretend that you're totally happy and everything's fine. Like, it's okay to admit, like, hey, I've got this going on at home. Because I think a lot of that anxiety comes from, like, oh no, what if I have to call out of work to take care of my child? Or what if I'm not able to keep up with everything? And I think most people are understanding, especially other people with children understand. Like, I mean, when they cancel school, what do? You can't leave your child at home alone, and you have to take care of your child when she is sick. So allow yourself to do those things because that is what's most important to you, and don't feel like you have to please anybody else other than you and your child. If that makes sense. Like, I struggle with this a lot being a massage therapist because I'm not always happy. I'm not always stress-free. And so, like, it's very difficult to, if I'm having a bad day or if something dramatic or crazy happens in my life, and then I have to go to work and calm somebody else down. Like, it's not, like, it's not easy. I can't always be in this, like, zen zone because shit happens. And it's really, I've had to recognize that I was masking and what's that word everybody's throwing around? Disassociating with like my personality and my life because I had to make other people relax. It's hard to help people when you are struggling. And it's hard to put on a happy face at work, no matter what your profession is, when you've got stuff going on in your personal life. We're all expected to do it, though. Can we have a chakra card for Amber? Whoa, this one. Okay. I feel like you get this one a lot, or somebody gets this one a lot. There is a soulmate presence around you now, either in human or spirit form. You may have noticed more synchronicities recently, or you will begin to notice them soon. This presence is one that knows and loves you and is coming forward to help you heal some part of a broken heart. Let the light of this presence move into the cracks and tender places in your heart that need mending. Your heart is ready to be whole again. Chrysoprase is the crystal and rose is the herb. I think I'm going to make a rose spray for the February candle box instead of, because I was making the February candle box and I realized I was kind of making the same exact one that I made last February. So instead of a rose oil, which it might still be a rose oil, it depends if I have enough time to make a spray. So it's either going to be an herb oil or a spray, but I was thinking about making a spray because I thought that would be fun. Anxiety has been making your heart hurt. Well, fill those little cracks in your heart up with green, bright green light, and allow those hearts to heal. I mean, I experience anxiety on a regular basis as well, and it is this cycle. It's like you get anxious about something, and then you start to panic and freak out, like, oh crap, like I'm anxious, but I have to go to work, and I have to like maintain this mask that we all wear, and then that creates more anxiety, and then I also get like I get a red face, or I'll break out in hives, and then that creates more anxiety because I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna look at my face and think I'm weird or something's wrong with me, or which people do. People will walk up to me and be like, are you okay? Your skin's red. Like, yeah, I know my skin's red, thank you. Thank you, stranger, for pointing it out. So it's just this, you need to like find something that stops the cycle so it doesn't just continue to go in a circle. Need a good message. Well, I mean, breath work exercises is one of them, because we all have to breathe, and I am one that holds my breath when I'm anxious too. And I'm like, I hold my breath when I'm anxious, and I hold my breath when I'm concentrating on something, and I'll realize it in the middle of a massage. I'll be like, breathe. You're not breathing. So focusing on your breath always kind of brings me back to center. Mostly because grounding exercises don't usually work. I get frustrated with grounding exercises, but breath work, I find, does ground me. And if you're able to, water is really cleansing for me too. But if grounding is something that works for you, then by all means do that. You just have to figure out what works for you. Let us know if you need anything too. It's just the waiting part. The waiting part is, are you able to test her, or are you just testing yourself? Oh, good. Meditation's perfect. Oh, well, a massage is always good too. I mean, what's wrong with a good message? A good message and a good massage. We're all here for you too. I want to get one so bad. We finally got a float place in my city. For the longest time, we didn't have one. There was like some weird city regulations that were preventing them from coming in. And there's a new one opening up, and they have buy one, get one free floats right now. Oh, thank you guys for hydrating Bestie and giving him some snacks. Notice his Christmas tree disappeared. I didn't even have to do anything. They just took it back. He took it away. But it didn't work anyways, so we'll see if they'll come out with anything new for springtime. Oh yeah, so it's still kind of expensive, but I'm like, if you get two, it's worth it, right? Because I feel like float tanks are the next best thing to a massage. I know, well, we weren't even able to decorate the tree, so... I think there's some new things there now, though. Let me go look at it. It's loading. Ooh, there's some gelato, a haunt dog, a supernatural, which is a bowl of soup, or he has a soul slushy. Oh wait, it said it did it. Did it do it? I just gave him a pat. That's me patting him on the head. It's a haunt, like Haunt dog. Nope. Wrong one. Oops. No. Ah. So, a haunt dog, a bowl of soup, or a slushie. But it let me do the pat, but I guess there's a timer on it. Where am I? There I am. What's the other one? I wonder. A cookie? He said thank you. Oh no, he's not on this page. Ah! Oh, he made a face. I just missed. We saw the tail end of it. He was trying to scare us. But now we have to wait 15 more minutes to do it again. I want to see him eat a hot dog. It doesn't work. It says, sorry, something went wrong. Please try again. I don't know why. I think we still got experience points though. Well, what do you guys want to do? It's exclamation point Alice, yeah. Oh, Carly, I can just do a I can just do a reading. You don't have to join the queue. There's nobody in the queue right now. I wish I could remember what happened in my dream. I think like you were just there. I don't think that like we interacted or anything. I think you were just there. The first episode, I've listened to a lot of them. I don't know if I've listened to the very first one or not. I watched the one that they did last night. I've seen most of the ones that they've put on YouTube. But I don't know if I've seen... Oh, the story thing. I haven't listened to that yet. I have seen that movie though. If I'm thinking of the same guy, I've seen the Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, the documentary that he did. I think it's him, but I haven't listened to that yet. What messages do we have for Carly tonight? What do we have here? Oh no. What? Not this card again. And it just like jumped out too. What are you worried? Are you worrying? Are you worried? Overthinking a relationship maybe? Oh no. Well, I think the card in the middle here is saying to just like be patient and wait for these things to settle, develop, come to you, and to not worry about it, to just wait. But let's see what the fairy godmother says. Trying to come up with, why are you stressing over something like that? Something so silly. All right, authenticity. It's that Aries Venus. Too hot to handle. Weasel words are all I hear. Clever speeches, nothing's clear. Influence, control, and power. Not impressed, it leaves me sour. Honor is for what I stand. Let's make a change across this land. Oh dear, you don't like to conform, do you? Whereas others automatically adhere to authority, You require these so-called leaders to prove their worth and walk their talk before they earn any respect from you. You naturally sense dishonesty and cannot hear to be patronized. You have a warrior spirit which has the ability to sniff out anyone who lacks integrity, and that includes old institutions and systems that can no longer stand to the new energies of higher vibration, which are being ushered in at this time. You support the fall of corrupt religion and governments, educational and legal systems, banks and pharmaceutical companies that have too much control over the world through manipulation and power. You do not stand for what does not resonate sincerely with you. Unfortunately, your behavior and strong feelings often get you into trouble, and some find your outbursts and reactions to authority rather threatening. You struggle when faced with a structural position, whether at home, school, or the workplace, and do not relate well to dysfunctional situations. Why would you? Like, what? But don't back down. As your fairy godmother, I support who you are. You came here to change things, which is why you have an inner lie detector. If you've ever felt isolated and like no one understands you, fear not. You aren't the only one. There are others out there just like you, and together your collective purpose is to bring about a new world of fairness, truth, and honor. Call on me in times of difficulty, and I will help smooth the way to help so that you can be heard. Amen. That's what we're all doing here, isn't it? Like, wanting things to be different and wanting to make a change. Let's get a chakra card too. Oh, speaking of that notification that just came up about the coffee memberships, I'm going to change and update them for this year, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So I'd be honored if you would be interested in a membership, but they will be changing soon. What chakra message do we have for Carly? Transformation. You are becoming a lighter and easier version of yourself now, and your transformation is clear for all to see. Focus your attention and intention on sharing what you have learned with others. Remember that as you ascend, you lead the way for those not yet at your level of awareness or development. If you feel called to teach, honor that calling. Your very being is both a mirror and example, inspiring others to carry on with grace. This is a Soul Star Chakra card. The crystal is pink sapphire and the herb is rose. Pink, yeah. I think that you are just being told to like not worry about things, like just continue being yourself. You have like the thoughts and ideas and passion for the things that you're inspired by for a reason, and you're supposed to share it with us. Don't worry what anybody else thinks. And I'm still getting the patience with this three of wands. Like, you're doing all the right things. You've done the work. If this is in regards to a relationship, like, don't force something to work if it's not. Like, they will just come to you. Like, you don't have to make it happen. I feel like it's just gonna come. All those ships coming in. I have an idea. You're very welcome, Carly. I appreciate you so very much. And you deserve all the best in everything. I don't think I have a timer set up, but what if we did a journaling question? Unless anyone's welcome to join the queue. It's exclamation point Alice, but since there's no one in the queue right now, let's do one of these soul truth cards. We haven't done one in a while. So I think maybe I'd like to try to do them like once a month. At least. I know, we need our witchy chat. And, okay, I'm gonna schedule the Ice Age. This week has been so crazy for me, and like I said, like nothing I've been doing is working out, so like everything's taking twice as long. We have our moon meeting this Thursday. And so we're listening to an audiobook, journaling, planning, that sort of thing in Discord. So that's Thursday at 8:30. So I'm going to try to set a date for next week for Ice Age. And then I'd kind of like to do Airbender like once a week, and then once we're through Airbender we could just pick another show and just watch a couple episodes a week or something. I haven't seen it in so long. Are you talking about Ice Age or are you talking about Airbender? I haven't seen it in so long. Let me see if I can fix the timer or get the timer set up really quick. Would you guys be down for the Soul Truth deck? They're like little journaling questions. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Oops. Stream elements. Oh my gosh, look at this extra long list I found. Because I'm always having like 55,000 post-it notes everywhere. I'm hoping this will like keep everything like all in one place. Okay, streaming tools, overlays, timer. Oh my gosh, this is going to be easy. Oh, it's already, oh my god. Allison, geez Louise. Okay, I didn't even have to do anything. I just have to add it on here. Browser source. You're always down for everything. Thanks, Hoaxers. Oh, everybody is. Yay! Is Ice Age still good? I don't know. Why would it not be still good? Just because it's like outdated? Okay. Ooh, look at that. I'll put it right there. Okay, so we're going to pick a Soul Truth card and do some journaling. Oh, you watch it with Genevieve? That's so cute. Alright, what do we need to contemplate? I always feel better after journaling. Man, today was such a shit show. I don't think I've seen like all of them. I may have seen the second one, but I don't think, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I know I've seen the first one. I think there's like 3 of them, right? Alright, what journal question for today? Oh no. Oh god, I'm so bad at this. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Oh, heavens, Betsy. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your results. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. I have to admit that I've been listening to Abraham Hicks all day today, and this is totally like what she was talking about. I guess you can still read that. I was going to see if I needed to elevate it. Because have you noticed that, I don't know if anybody else, I know Carly listens to Abraham Hicks, but they're usually just like 10 to 15 minutes, like really short clips of stuff. And I'm always like, I want to hear the whole, my light's dying. I want to hear the whole thing. They released like an hour and a half long ones. They're still kind of chopped up, but it's like, at least you're getting like more of it. So I've been listening to those today while I was working. All right. Oh. Yay, I didn't even have to get up to get my journal. I should watch Alaska Clarity Cruise. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I have heard snippets from it because I remember being like, wait, are they on a cruise? Because they just like mention it very briefly. Man, what a cool cruise that would be. But a cold. That'd be a very cold, cold cruise. Ah, oh, bummer. Okay. Does everybody have a journal or a piece of paper ready? I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. That's true. It's not always cold. At least in the southern parts. So contemplate, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? I'm going to write that before the timer starts. So that it doesn't take up time. I'm very slow, so timed stuff kind of stresses me out. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? I want it. Oh, this is the pen that's going dead. My favorite purple pen is dying. It only works for a few minutes. I'm trying to get every bit of ink out of it. Trapped on a ship with hundreds of strangers, overloaded of emotions. Ooh, a husky sled racing. Yes. All right, I'm going to start the timer. Contemplate this question and journal with me. Yay. Okay. Here we go. You've done an Alaskan cruise before? Oh, in Michigan. Okay, never mind. But that's still cool. What's happening to this pen now? Jeez Louise. This is why I can't do timers. Everything doesn't work. Okay. I'm gonna read the other side too. What story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? And remember that your belief is the root of your results. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Dog sledding adds to your muchiness more than a cruise. So cool. That is pretty cool. seconds. I hate timers. I don't know why I do that to myself. Oh, Carly, let me make you a mod. Can I do that on here? Oh wait, do I have to go to the Twitch thing, right? I think I have to go to... Thanks, Hoaxsters. Did anybody else journal with me? Do you want to discuss? I don't know if I want to discuss. I thought I could... Oh, okay. Mod Carly. Dun 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 dun! Well, now you're a mod for one more person. Oh my god, chocolate cherries? Ugh. Give me some, please. I was actually thinking about asking you about YouTube because I was supposed to brave streaming YouTube again for the planner stream, and then I chickened out and just did it on here instead. And I don't know. I gotta do it. I gotta do it eventually. YouTube just scares me. I didn't have good results last time, or the few times that I did it. And then I found Twitch, and I was like, Twitch is so much better. Fuck YouTube. But I don't know. I feel like maybe I would reach more people with, at least with the planner stuff. Oh, yeah, definitely go follow the Witching Hours podcast. Oh my gosh, they're almost there. YouTube and Twitch are very different. I also don't know any of the like modding stuff for YouTube, so I have to learn that too. And I have to get a different bot, because the bot that I have here I think doesn't work for YouTube. I don't even remember. What do I have? Oh, I have Stream Elements here. I don't think that works for YouTube. That's why, maybe it does now. I don't know. I have some learning to do. Yeah, it feels very toxic, and there, when the spam happens, it's like so much, and it's hard to control. Like, I've never had a mod on YouTube, so it was too much. I was just like, I can't do this. And then I tried Twitch, and I was like, Twitch is amazing. So much easier. One day we will do it. Hopefully someday soon we can do it. Does anybody want to talk about what they journaled? This is like a heavy question for me. So I don't know if you guys were feeling the same way. I feel like halfway there to like combating this limiting belief, but because I've pinpointed like where it came from and how it started and what planted that seed, but like getting it to like uproot is like a whole another can of worms. Oh, whoops. Don't you always feel so much better after journaling? Was I the only person that journaled? It's weird that it was like something I was kind of contemplating today, anyways. Let's pet Bestie again. Oh no, wait, I should have done the scary face instead. I agree. I think Twitch is more a small community. But if you want to reach more people, you gotta go for the broad. I think for some reason, I think a lot of people that use the planner don't like Twitch or just have never used it, so they don't know what it is and they don't want to try a new thing, or I don't know, it's weird, like, because we have quite a few people like in the planner community, but they don't come to Twitch for some reason, but then they watch the YouTube videos, so I don't know. Money, see, that's a hard one, Shadow Max, but I think about that a lot because I'm self-employed, so like I haven't contributed to my Social Security in like 10 years and I only had like 15 or 20. I think I had like maybe 18. I figured it out one time. I only have like 15 years contributed to it. But the law of attraction teaches us that the universe is infinite, and that if we just allow ourselves and be open to that prosperity, then it will come. And like I said, I think acknowledging these things is one step closer to uprooting it and combating it and shifting it and changing it. And then you start to see results. Yeah, I used them both too, Hoaxers. It just seems like I think we have either people that just don't like to learn new technology in our community, especially being like a paper planner. I think that attracts like more old school type of people that just don't want to learn new technology. I mean, I was really hesitant to try Twitch for a while. I was just like, I just thought like only kids watch Twitch or whatever. And then when I discovered it, I was like, what? There's tarot on here? There's art on here? What have I been missing? How do you only have 2 years, Amber? Let's get another journaling quick. We don't have to journal this time, but I just really like this deck and I never use it. Oh, Odin's snoring in the corner. She got her zoomies out and now she's sleeping. I should turn the fire on for her. Oh, you think, I mean, that was just when I had no idea what Twitch was. And I guess because I knew it was associated with video games, that it was just something that kids watch. I just had no idea what it was. Oh, for your 401k. I was like, I think you have to contribute. Like, have you only been working for 2 years? I mean, I had a 401k when I was a flight attendant, but I don't know how to access it at all. And I don't even know if, because I only worked like less than a year. So I don't even know if there would be any money in there. Well, I don't know much about money, but people keep telling me to get a Roth IRA. I don't know why. Something to do with the taxes. So, I mean, she was like, even if you invest like $5 today, by the time you're 60, you'll have something in it. And I think you don't have to pay taxes on it or something. Okay, yeah. What did I think about being a flight attendant? I liked it. I worked by myself, so I'm really good at working by myself. Um, it was a lot of hard work and really long hours. But the thing I didn't like about it is you had no control over your schedule. At least I think you had to be working there for like 2 years before you could even request a day off. And it was really hard on my body, and I never had time to eat. So I lived off of tomato juice and pretzels because that was like the healthiest thing that we had on board. And it just going up and down in the altitude all day long, it was like it was just really hard on my body. It wasn't good. But the job itself was fine. Training was hard. I think we had like 20 something people in our training class. Only 5 of us graduated, and at the time that I left, only one person was left, was actually still working there. Because, I mean, I think people just think it's like, oh yeah, you're just serving drinks in the sky, but it's a lot of work. You're like lifting, you're cleaning, like you're responsible for everything. Yeah, and I was doing like 5 flights a day, so going up and down that many times was like weird. Like my cycle was totally off. I was dehydrated. Like no matter how much water I drink, I was dehydrated all the time. It's very bizarre. I love that everybody has so much financial advice. Did I get to go to cool places? I mostly went up and down the East Coast, and you didn't really get to see, like the time that you're in the cities, you're sleeping for the most part. We occasionally would go out to eat for dinner, but then we would just go back to the hotel and go to sleep. So I didn't really get to see. Louisville, Kentucky was my favorite place. Oh no, wait. There was a place in Vermont that was my favorite place to overnight. Just because they had like healthier food available, and you usually stayed pretty far from the airport, and so it wasn't like you were staying in the city. It was just like you're in this random ass hotel in the middle of nowhere. Moments matter more than money. I agree. But that's what I liked about the Vermont one a lot, because it was within walking distance of like this little New England town. And there were like coffee shops and like health food stores, so like I got to eat something other than tomato juice and pretzels. Um, yeah, I don't know why they did that. It may have just been the company that I worked for. I think like each company has specific deals with like specific hotel chains. So like whatever hotel that company owned was where you had to stay. Like, you didn't really have an option. I don't even remember, like, where we used to stay. That was a long time ago. Love does top all. Ooh, what? This is like, okay, now that you've dealt with your limiting beliefs, what passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passion have you put on the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Write a list of all your passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dreams. That one like totally goes with the other one. I need to start using this deck more often. Sleep is your passion. I love sleeping too. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. This music is very sleepy. Well, should I do last call for readings? Maybe I should put this closer so I remember to use it more often. I'll just do a reading for you, Dine of the Frost. It's !Alice for next time though. Ooh, and a chakra card. And a tea message. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Everybody does that. I'm supposed to change my little information message and I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh, let me add that to my list. You know what's funny? I think I had another note to remind me to update that, and I saw it and I was like, I think I misunderstood what my note meant. And I thought it was talking about the like automatic message that comes up in the chat. And it had already said that on there, I think. And I was like, I already did that. Why do I have this on my to-do list? And then I didn't do it. It's on there now. Career stuff as we move along this year. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. they all wanted to come out. Abandonment. 3 cards? What? Oh my gosh. You counted all of them. Jeez Louise. Okay, we've got the fairy godmother message is abandonment, and then I'll go into the tarot cards. Stay with me, I need you so, don't leave, you cry, but still they go. Old patterns forming from the past, I wave my wand and stop them fast. Please now, don't you take the blame. Release, forgive, you've lots to gain. Your insecurities are not serving you well. Your pain from previous experiences now feeds your internal fears. Through lack of support, you have devalued yourself, feeling unimportant, even believing others see you as inadequate. When you have to mask a part of who you really are in order to be accepted, then you suffer from the devastating effects of abandonment. Sadly, this reflects many areas of your life. You tend to be clingy and needy, hoping desperately not to be rejected and to take everything personally. If someone wishes to be alone, for instance, then please know this is not a reflection on you. Your emotions might ruin the good things in your life. The more you crave security, the more you will drive others away. There's still a part of you hiding, not wishing to be discovered for fear you will be cast aside. You're just like Cinderella. If you look into the glass slipper, you will see a reflection of me, your fairy godmother, shining back at you. Take heart, dear one, for I wish to fill you with self-love, confidence, and assurance that you deserve to feel. It's time to take back the power that has been stripped from you by words and actions of those who abdicated their responsibility to you and reclaim who you are. It may take time, but together we will gently build up your trust in others and belief in yourself. Once you stop taking the blame and realize your fears are rooted in the past, you will start to heal, thus defeating the fears that seem to control your emotional responses. Any feelings of isolation and desertion will be all that abandons you from here on. Remember, you are never alone and your fairy godmother is at your side. Clingy Gemini? No. Mr. Arpent Dragon, how are you? I didn't even see. Yes, long time no see. So, I think that this has like a couple of different messages for you. Certainly I can see there's like with this Eight of Swords of being maybe a little bit afraid to put yourself out there, and maybe you're like just kind of like dipping your toe in, but you're still staying within your comfort zone. So it's like you're not really taking any risks because you're still like in your little safe space here. And when I pulled these cards, I was thinking with this Two of Cups here, like your partner in crime and your business partner isn't going anywhere. Like you have this strong connection, and you and Jenny have like this really good thing going for you in regards to the witching hours and the content that you're putting out there. And I also see this Two of Cups as being like your relationship to your guests, like how you make people feel comfortable and people are wanting to tell their story because of that comfort, and to have that confidence in your ability to build relationships with not just your guests but also your audience. And I think that's going to bring more people in for you, with the Ace of Cups being at the end here. And with the fairy godmother message in here too, it's like you don't have to be afraid to put yourself out there, because kind of like all the messages we've been saying tonight is like we've been given these ideas and these passions for a reason. We're supposed to pursue them. And I even like we had this whole conversation about how scary YouTube is for live streaming. And like when I used to live stream on YouTube, I would like hope that nobody showed up, because I was like so scared to put myself out there. And then it got to a point where I was like, oh, well, why is nobody showing up? and then it was like the wrong people were showing up, and it was just trolls and like spammers. And it was like, it was because I was putting myself in this comfort zone. I was like, but at least I can say that like that got me comfortable. So like it got me comfortable being in front of the camera. It taught me how to like learn how to stream and stuff like that. But that belief still might be rooted somewhere, and I haven't uprooted it yet. We all have to like dig deep to those beliefs, like where did they come from? And that was just the journaling question that we just did, was like, what are your limiting beliefs and where did they come from? How did they start? Because if we can't get to the bottom of it, like, why are you putting yourself in this cage, and why is it inhibiting what direction you want to go in, or from pursuing your passions? Oh, that is nice, Hoaxsters, and I totally agree. Like, your voice is so calming and soothing, and you're generally interested and caring about the guests that you have, but also about the people who are watching and listening. And I can, you are passionate about it, and I can see that you wanna give people what they like. But I think by exploring the things that you like, you're gonna find that other people are interested in it too. And we want to hear those stories. Like Hoaxster was just asking if I had seen the Bob Lazar one. We were talking about that earlier on stream. Like, I can't wait for those to come out now. I was listening to the Witching Hours stream last night. People want to hear your content. I understand that. Like when you're stuck in a job that isn't fulfilling your passion, and you've stayed there for too long, and you know you've been there for too long. I know how that is. Bestie is our little ghost friend over here. You can give him snacks and treats, or water and treats. It is good to have validation, and I know everyone here is interested in the content that you put out, so I don't know, because the relationship is coming up in this reading. I think your relationship to your viewers and the relationship to your co-host is like, you can't fail because you've got that support, I think is what the message is. Like, Zappa Ninja, how are you? You've got it. We all can't wait to see what comes next for the Witching Hours, so you don't have to worry about it. And I know Easier said than done. I know that for sure. I might be talking to myself here too. You've moved into exit strategy mode. Oh, for teaching. Okay, good. Yes. Thanks, Saba Ninja. I'm sure you look fabulous too. Which one? Shadow Max wants a shocker card. We love you too, Carly. Speaking of medium Jenny Lee, I was hoping to get to raid over to her tonight. Aw, thank you for cheering, Laurel Bush. You just got off work. Shadow Max, we've got a third eye chakra card for you. Enhance perception. Access your inner wisdom hidden deep in the well of your being. Hear the whispers of benevolent spirits and see the visions of things yet unseen. When your intuition expands, your perception is enhanced and you are able to fully transcend duality. A multi-dimensional universe, we have access to many more tools and possibilities than we realize. Receive these gifts and clear sight, clear awareness. They are yours to work with and enjoy. It's almost like confirming what I said about the infinite, that the universe is infinite, and we were talking about prosperity, but are you guys competing? Or am I seeing double? I feel like we already shouted out. Oh, Coaxer's is having technical difficulties. It is a nice blue. And we've got a tea affirmation for Hoagsters. I put a bunch of pens in the teacup. And glue and scissors and lipstick. Whoa. My bad. I don't know what these... I think the big ones are trivia. Ooh, we got a congratulations stickers for you, Hoagsters. I don't know what we're celebrating, but why not? We are born wise and we are born complete, is your tea message. Congratulations on being born wise and complete. Now where am I going to put all my pens? I guess I'll put my pens back where they belong. How about that? Colored pencils. That was the new fancy marker set. I should probably keep all those together. Makeup. Now what? Congratulations for going to jury duty. Yeah. You'll be all right. I was super nervous too. Like I was kind of sick over it the night before. But then when I got home, I was like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." Why was I so worried? Oh, I was trying to have an early night tonight, but I'll open the queue back up. Laurel Bush, if you want to join again. And a chakra card for Zappa Ninja. Be heard and be seen. This is a throat chakra card. You're gonna miss your bed. Oh, because you have to get up early. Oh no. Your voice matters. It longs to be heard, and you are here to be seen. Allow your voice to manifest itself into the world, clear, steady, and strong. Hold on to the wisdom that your words hold supreme power. They create your reality and are able to bring light to the world. Speak into being what you most desire. Remember also to use your voice to speak love into being for our planet. Yes, this is for you. Pay attention. Oh, so you didn't get like an extra day off to go to jury duty? That sucks. Did you miss the whole card, Zappa Ninja? Are you back now? You are back now? Okay. Do you want me to read it again? Your voice matters. It longs to be heard. You gotta listen to be heard too, though. And you are here to be seen. Allow your voice to manifest itself into the world, clear, steady, and strong. Hold on to the wisdom that your words hold supreme power. They create your reality and are able to bring light to the world. Speak into being what you most desire. Remember also to use your voice to speak love into being for our planet. So also be mindful of like what you're saying to yourself too. Mr. Appendragon, what my guides want to say about my love life? Well, we have the perfect deck for your love reading. It is the Hocus Pocus deck, and it wants to be a love deck. So we are letting the Hocus Pocus deck be what it wants to be. And then we'll do these love messages too. No, do not call yourself dumb. Oh no. You can't put that many dropped cards in there. end up with so much stuff on my deck. Put these cards back. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. That's fine. Put this. What do I do with these cards? Oh, that's right. I put them here so that I could see them, but I want them in the deck. I like the backs of them too. It's just funny that the Hocus Pocus deck wants to be a relationship deck. Okay, everything can fit. So let me cleanse it. I don't think I cleansed it last time. Oh, thank you for the hug, Ninja. As I mutter to myself over here. What am I doing? I cleared off my desk before stream and now it's just like totally crazy again. How about hugs for everybody? Okay, what do Mr. Appendragon's cards have to say about his love life? Interesting. Are you in a relationship right now? I remember you had just gotten out of a relationship last time you were here. Okay. We have a love message for Mr. Appendragon. So the message here is we've got the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Lovers in reverse. So, but then we also have a positive message with the love cards. So I think what you are needing to hear at this time is that you have a lot of options out there, but for some reason you're holding yourself back. When we have the Moon, this is like something from the subconscious that's causing fear or delusion that is preventing you from moving forward. Like you're not seeing things clearly. And I kind of feel like you're not seeing that there are options out there. And I think maybe you're holding yourself back because of this breakup, and that you're still holding on to it. That you, with the Lovers in reverse, this is kind of like regretting the decisions that you've made. So I think you might still be holding on to this last relationship, and I think your guides want you to go out and date, like, because we also have the playfulness message here. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember that love is the greatest healer. And I think with the Seven of Cups here, like, you're being asked to like go out on dates, meet people, have fun. Even if it's just going out with your friends and allowing yourself to have fun, because I get the sense that maybe you're trying not to date because you're like, well, what if this person comes back in my life and I have already started a relationship with someone else. I think that you need to be reminded what it feels like to have those like initial like flirty feelings for somebody. And that's going to help you release this regret from the past relationship. Because especially with relationships that we were in for a very long time, and we don't really realize like how wrong they were for us until we see something like what a positive relationship is like, what a like what those like good feelings feel like, because of just being in the same situation for so long. You kind of just forget, like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be fun. Like, love is supposed to feel good. So I think you're being asked to go out and have fun, whether that's on a date or with your friends, to help release this regret or worry that you made the wrong decision. Let's get a chakra card for you too. And we have a solar plexus card, self-trust. The time has come to really trust who you are and love yourself fully. If there are parts of you that are out of alignment with your faith or your values, call them into alignment now so that you feel better, more integrated, and then trust your intuition and inner knowing without question, going as much as you can with the flow of your desires and passions. Cultivate your higher self as a trusted ally and seek its voice in meditation. I think this can speak to both. One thing that we all have to learn is to love ourselves before another person is going to come into our life. But I also think that that you should trust that you did make the right or you made a decision for your highest good, and trust that you made that right decision. Oh, you have a date this weekend. Well, I think that's going to be really good for you. Laughter is the best therapy. Have fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. I think you need to be reminded, like, let your heart lighten a little bit. Well, wait and see how you feel after the date, because even if this person isn't like someone that you decide to become serious about, just having fun and having that experience is going to like lighten your heart a little bit and allow you to just kind of like play a little bit. But good luck on the date. That's exciting. The Hocus Pocus deck does not lie. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Oops. Oh, did it play? That's the thing that I can't figure out. I can't figure out why I can't hear the alerts or the song. Hopefully you guys heard it. Okay, Little Bush. I have a coffee meeting with HR in the morning. I'm wondering how much I should say or not. Is this a meeting that you called or that they called? Yeah, see, I don't know why that all of a sudden stopped working. It said that it played, but I didn't see anything. I'll take those off for now. Channel points. I think there's a bunch of them on there. Oh. Next time there's a rainbow, look up. Learn from the flowers. Okay, I'll take off all those sound bites. I don't know why they're not working. Sorry about that. Oh, so you don't know what it's about. So is there an issue with the managers then? Uh-oh. Alright, let's see what the cards say. Feeling called to shuffle a lot. I don't know why. Nope. I went messed up. A few people quit in the past month for various reasons. Well, that's probably why. They're just like, why are all these people quitting? Alright, what should Laurel Bush know about this meeting with HR? Interesting. They might be offering you a position. Well, this looks good. We'll do a fairy godmother message since we'll stay on theme. I don't think you have anything to worry about. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So I think you might come out of this like at least feeling good with the Two of Cups. This might like make you feel, I get the sense that you might feel just comfortable talking to them. But with the Ace of Pentacles, there might be, and the Seven of Cups, they might present an opportunity to you. Oh, and Divine Doors. Don't let me forget about that. I really like shuffling these little cards. They're so fun. We have a Divine Door for Laurel Bush 2, please. Oh, that one's neat. So let's read the Fairy Godmother message, Shame. Ooh, I turned right to it. Regret, dishonor, hangs in shame, points the finger, takes the blame. Shame's a bully, you must jilt, who invites her sister guilt. Between the two, they'll make life sour, stand tall, move on, reclaim your power. What a horrible situation you find yourself in. You are racked with pain as you reflect upon that which has disgraced you or brought about regret. I, your ever-caring fairy godmother, wish you to understand that despite the dishonor you feel, I see you through the eyes of love. Everyone makes mistakes as they traverse this path called life and gets caught up in traps and pitfalls along the way. The trick to keeping your consciousness from giving yourself a good battering is to learn from this lesson and move on, making sure that from now on, everything you do or say will be honorable as you do the best you possibly can. So forgive yourself and earn it from others who may be reeling from your actions by coming from a place of good intention. However, if people are judging you for something that was out of your control, or that they disapprove of, then shaming you is not acceptable. It is up to them to get over it and to not be the judge or jury. Sometimes you may find yourself in the grips of control of another person. If someone is making you do something you do not wish to do, but feel you are in a dangerous position if you do not do their bidding, then you are not to be blamed or shamed whatsoever. Please, please speak to someone you can trust. Confide in this person and tell them everything, no matter how shameful or disgraced you feel. I am here to assure you that you are not to blame in any way, and that speaking up, speaking the truth, will be revealed, and you shall not be harmed. I am keeping you protected as you take these brave steps towards freeing yourself from the grips of bully energy. So I think if you have something to say, I think that you should feel comfortable saying it, like if there is an issue. But I think as long as you are honest. Oh, what's the Divine Guardian? Is there something that you feel like you need to say? Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. So I think if you remain on it, you really have nothing to worry about. Especially if you know why the other people quit and that it's for a specific reason and you've often felt similar to them. I think honesty is the best way to go in any situation. But I don't know. I even feel like maybe the Seven of Cups is you feeling like, well, I could speak my truth, or I can just keep my mouth shut and hear what they have to say. But you are definitely, I mean, both of these say that you are protected in speaking the truth for yourself. So hopefully that gives you some clarity. Well, it sounds like you do have something to say then. I say honesty is the best option always. Oh, we can do a chakra card too, though. Yeah, I mean, favoritism is only helping one person. Grounded harmony. When you align with the energy of the Earth Mother Gaia, you will discover that you attune to the vibrations of higher and stronger frequencies. In Gaia's hands, you are always in harmonic resonance, brilliantly lending your rhythm to the grand song of the universe. Remember, when you come home to the Mother, you come home to all that is, and when you are home with all that is, you are home with the Mother. This is an Earth Star Chakra card, which is below your root, Tibetan quartz, and galangal root is what they recommend. So make sure that you're really grounded before you go into this meeting, I think. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to set my coffee maker. And speak your truth. You are protected by two divine beings here. Oh, I bet it's awkward for the rest of us. Man, work drama is the worst. It's such a pain in the ass. We're here to make money, people. Let's not make things crazy. You guys, I'm totally out of steam, but I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight and journaling with me tonight and doing some fairy godmother messages. I appreciate you all so much, for realsies. I'm hoping to have like really big plans for this year for the stream. It's just taking me a long time to get my shit together, so I'm working on it. I'm working on some things, but would you like to come to Medium Jenny Lee's stream with me? I think she's doing spirit art tonight, and I'm so excited to see it because it's been a very long time since she's done it, and it's basically she's channeling messages from spirit, but she creates a piece of artwork instead of words. Well, sometimes there's words. It's so cool to see. Yes, I am wintering. And Mars retrograding and Mercury retrograding. But I look forward to this year with you guys. And oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for remembering those things. What would I do without you? It looks like her BRB screen is up right now, hopefully. Hopefully that doesn't mean she's done for the evening. I think she might be adding your New Year or words for the New Year on there. My word of the year is intention, and I see it up there, so that's super cool. Ooh, let me copy. I always forget to copy the raid message. How do I get it? I think I have to go. Okay, I have to go to Twitch. Oh, man. Crap, I need to open another window then. Because that's the raid window. Oh my gosh, hurry! The countdown! Copy. No! What are you doing? Stop! Ah! Why won't it let me copy the whole thing? Oh, Allison, get your shit together. See what I'm talking about, you guys? I can't get my shit together. Thank you again. I hope you have a good night. The fairy godmother is looking out for you. Don't be afraid. Never fear. You've always got spirit on your side. Let's go.
There. So we can see it. Do 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 do. Nope, that's not the one I wanted to move. Alright. Making room, making room. I want to move that strength over just a tiny little smidge. A schmidgy. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh, did we get raided again? It's Priestess of Wonderland! Sorry, I was on my Be Right Back screen and I didn't hear the raid. I was all busy fixing stuff and moving stuff around, adding words on. Thank you guys for the raid! Priestess of Wonderland. My birthday BFF. How was your stream? Hey, Amber. Yay. The Mad Priestess raid. Yay, yay, yay. I'm so excited. Copy the moderator message. That's okay. If you're not following Priestess of Wonderland, make sure